So right here I have a very large box that is full of all of the gifts that I'm going to give my mother for Mother's Day. But I have a problem. My problem is that I do not have any wrapping paper and I'm feeling a little bit lazy. So what if I took some plain white paper that I already have that's thick enough for wrapping paper? But we can't give our mothers, I can't give my mom a box wrapped in plain paper. It needs to be pretty, right? So what if I hand painted this wrapping paper to make it very pretty and very special for my mother? Let's do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is cover my table. This is the only really nice wood table I've ever owned. So I'm definitely going to throw a little Dollar Tree plastic thing over it. Next, I'm going to tape up the box using some painter's tape because that's all the tape that I had. And then take the box and very clumsily measure out the amount of paper that I need to cover the box. This actually worked out perfectly and the box ended up being wrapped very nicely. So I'm very proud of my skills here. So you just basically want to make sure you have enough paper to cover the box because there's no do-overs if you are hand painting the paper. So then just cut it out. Make sure to cut a little bit extra so you can easily wrap the box. I have like a pastel kind of blue. This is one of my mother's favorite colors. And like a Easter egg green, a white, and then a pink. This pink is called bright magenta, very fitting, I think. And I also have some gold, so some metallic paint. So because I have a lot of paper to cover, I've decided that my design is going to be big. So I'm going to try to paint some big flowers and let's just try this and see how it goes. So I'm going to start out by painting a giant blue flower. I am using what I think is acrylic paint. I am not an artist, as you're going to see, but I just used some tools and materials that I already had. So if you've never used acrylic paint to paint on like a piece of paper, you'll quickly find out that it's very thick. So throughout the painting process, I just used some water to make sure that the paint was thin enough that it kind of like glided across the paper a little bit better than in its original really thick state. So I started with this really big blue flower and I thought it was pretty, but at each step I decided that everything needed just a little bit more decoration, a little bit more pizzazz. So I really like polka dots and I thought it would be very cute to add like some little polka dot details, some little details to the petals. And then I moved on to this. So this that looks like a blob, I was actually trying to paint the leaf of a hydrangea. And I am no artist at all, but this is what it turned out. And it looked like a big old like pink amoeba to me. It looked like a blob. So I just did my best to kind of try to make some petals. And yeah, that is what we ended up with. I also painted the word mom and mama a couple of times on the paper. And you'll see at the end, so make sure you watch to the end, you'll see at the end that it was kind of a happy accident where this gold mama, where that word ended up on the box. So just stay tuned and you'll get to see that. So this is what the final looks like. I didn't think people would be interested in seeing the entire recording of me painting, but this took probably about 90 minutes. The paint does dry pretty quickly. So right here, it's not quite dry, but it's mostly dry. And you can see that I ended up with circles and flowers and squiggles and hearts and more circles and suns and all kind of fun stuff. I do not do enough creative things, and I just kind of let my mind stop worrying, and I just did whatever came to me to paint this. And I tried not to worry about how perfect it looked or not, and I tried to think about what my mom would think. So let's actually hear what my mom thought about this. So my beautiful hand-painted gift wrapping, y'all. Can't tell me nothing. I love it, I love it, I love it. Turn it around. Yeah, look. Look, check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Isn't that beautiful? I love it. Thanks for watching the video, y'all. And if you would not mind, please comment Happy Mother's Day to my mom and to all of the other moms on this video, no matter when you see this video. If you are a mom, Happy Mother's Day whenever you get to see this. Much love to you. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'd love to hear from you. I'll see you in the next one.